In this screencast video, I'm going to talk about my IM planning template. And we'll start off with the lesson topic, which I've chosen as physical properties of matter, so it's under physical science. And the state standard I chose was KPS1. Plan and conduct an investigation using all senses to describe and classify different kinds of objects by their composition and physical properties. Explain these choices to others and generate questions about the object. My target audience are kindergarten students, and my IM platform mainly will be PowerPoint and also my website that I included or created. So we have 3 learning objectives. The first one you can see is here. After being shown pictures of objects, the students will be able to define the physical properties of each object. And then below it we have 3 main points for each lesson objective. And the main point here, main point number 1, the students will be shown pictures of objects for which they will choose physical properties that they fall under. And then we have 3 separate categories: instructional planning, technology integration, and assessment methods and tools. So under our instructional planning, the students will learn about their 5 senses and common physical properties so that they will be able to categorize the images according to their shared properties. And I categorize this as passive. For the technology integration, I'll be using PowerPoint. And then for assessment method and tools, the students will take a quiz to see what information they have retained after all the subpoints have been taught. And as you can see, the 3 subpoints are right here. Subpoint 1, what are their 5 senses? The students will go through a PowerPoint about the 5 senses and incorporate how we use them in our daily lives. And that will be shown through a PowerPoint plus a video. And then assessment will be the cumulative quiz at the end. Point 2, what are physical properties of matter? The students will go through a PowerPoint about the physical properties of matter and focus on the more common properties we see daily, which will also be shown through PowerPoint, and then a quiz will be taken at the end. Point 3, how to use our 5 senses to distinguish the physical properties. The students will look through some images and define the senses they use to identify the physical properties of each item. And then at the end they'll be given a quiz. And then here's learning objective 2. Given an object to explore hands-on, the students will be able to describe the physical properties of each object through their 5 senses. And our main point number 2 here is exploring and describing physical properties of objects. That should be of. The students will view a video of me demonstrating how to describe physical properties, and that will be shown through iMovie. And the students will be assessed by completing an online class discussion where each group will have to describe what sorts of physical properties their given object has. And then point 1 is to explore, where each student will be given an object and they're allowed to explore hands-on with the object and then follow along to the demonstration video that I've prepared. Point 2 is to collaborate. The students will collaborate with each other and discuss what kind of physical properties their object has. And for that, I will be pulling up a PowerPoint for them to reference from. And then subpoint 3 is to record. So after watching the demonstration video, the students will have to jot down their notes So basically record their notes. And that can be done through our online discussion board. So once every group is done, I will read over all the discussion board posts and give feedback. Learning objective number 3. When each student is given an object, the students will learn to relay information to their partner and share their new findings. So the main point here is to compare, contrast, and share. The students will be shown a video on how to compare, contrast, and share. That will be done through Powtoon. And the students will prepare a short presentation on their findings at the end of the lesson. Subpoint 1 is to compare. Students will view a video on how to compare objects and then fill out a worksheet. And then through the worksheet, I can see each student's understanding of the lesson. Subpoint 2 is to contrast. Same thing, the students will view a video on how to contrast and then fill out the worksheet accordingly. Last point is to share. The students will view a PowerPoint on how to share information about their given object. They will get together with a few peers and then present their findings. So the assessment for this, students are to have a presentation with their group, and I'll grade them according to their content. And down here are the resources. My content resources, I will be using Wix to create a website with all the various resources and lessons in it. And then some technology tools, resources that I've used are Powtoon, PowerPoint, iMovie, and Discussion Board. Thank you.